Main thing making me want to read it.
We already read it.
We know it. Crack tape.
That looks like it might belong to Poppy.
Ooh,
It's an
empty
egg with feet.
It was locked, but we opened it. But it was empty.
Fun story. Paints are different to flowers.
I'd say so, yeah.
At any time, flowers can bloom with perfect, faultless colors. Red, blue, white. With paint, once you've tainted a color by mixing it with others, not even the most skilled painter can return it to its pure form. There's something off about this.
What is it?
Why don't you take another look at Flora's room?
You think we missed a clue up there?
Not exactly.
You got it. We're going back
Okay.
up.
It's Fifi and Freya.
We got a thing. Direction, damn it.
Maybe, maybe not. She doesn't really like crowds.
2 people isn't a crowd.
Right, but if she was in the photo, then it'd be 3.
Oh my god.
Checkmate.
Alright.
Go.
Going back up here.
Okay. We gotta take a look at the room.
A bunch of old books. Covered in dust now, but they look well read.
Now, it could have been something that we've already... He could have just
The
said
whole
that,
room has a
right?
strange feeling about
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, there might be a reason for that.
Do the paints?
Freya's painting supplies.
Red substance is blood, not paint.
Can you click? You can't click on the
Freya's
actual
painting
things, right?
supplies.
No.
You can't click on the label? No.
That's all I can do.
The outline of... There's a single... No real...
That's weird.
What?
Her feet were right up by the canvas,
So?
so she was probably standing really close to the canvas when she fell.
Let's check the case file again.
Already did.
Yeah.
Covered it.
Supposedly, Freya was working on... Looks like she was still holding her...
Didn't even get a chance to clean her brush.
Already did it. Cool.
Poppy says that Freya would think so.
Sorry, what? What were you reading?
I was reading what was on there. Poppy says that Freya would mix all the colors she would need before starting her painting. The red substance on the palette of the brush was discovered to be blood. Now, she didn't touch the yellow at all.
Can't do anything.
No, I know, I understand. Go back to the outside.
There it is. The unfinished portrait.
So, what?
Looks that way.
It's not holding a knife, she's holding a red and white ink dip bird feather.
Yep.
Half the room is a big open window.
I don't know if you can call it an open window. It's more like the sudden absence of wall.
You're not wrong.
And just click the plant for me in the background there. I know we've done
A
this.
little
but-
pot plant. Balanced on the window ledge.
It's the only plant in the entire room.
Okay. So nothing new.
A bunch of old books, covered in dust now, but they look well read. It's so dark back there.
Somehow the sunlight doesn't seem to be...
We're clearly missing something somewhere.
So she was painting the feather
Yep.
when
That's
she went
the
down.
only door in and out of the room.
So that's the only round in the painting, and she had
Also-
red
Sure
and
is.
Yeah.
Guess...
Okay.
That's what we got.
All right.
All right. Missing something.
Missing a lot of things.
I understand that.
I feel like my brain is just, I don't understand how I don't have a lead right now. Go to the rooftop garden for a quick sec. It's just nice here.
More egg statues.
I don't get it. Why eggs?
Now the
Well,
grate,
either they have
the
some
broken
special
grate is
significance.
interesting.
Or the sculptor was just really lazy.
What do you mean?
The
An egg has
headphones
got to
on
be the
statue.
easiest shape to make.
A little pond.
It looks really, really deep. See those metal bars around the edges?
Yeah.
Nothing. Looks like somebody broke them and then never bothered to fix it.
But why?
More egg statues.
I don't get it.
Well, or the
What do you
sculptor.
mean?
An egg has got to be the easy.
Nothing with a path there.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay.
Oh, shut up.
That'd be nope.
It's so relaxing. I might just stay.
All right.
I have so many questions. So it's not there.
So we don't go to Freya's room. So they've got the bug thing.
Yeah.
We've already
It's a
talked
little
about
glass
that.
box.
I think it's a vivarium.
Come again?
See the leaves and twigs in there? Might have been for keeping insects.
And then there's that giant painting.
Yep.
That painting is really something.
Why would you want it looming over your bed like that?
Maybe Freya enjoyed the atmosphere it creates.
The atmosphere of chaos and oppression?
Hang on. There's a smaller version down by the floor.
We already got it.
It's a photograph.
Already got it. Don't you worry.
No, yeah.
Even though we're halfway up a tower, someone's been tracking in mud from outside.
But that wasn't a clue.
Freya's plants. They must not need sunlight? Not the kind of
It's
plant-
cool. Looks like old mining.
That's what we got.
I feel like suddenly we're very bad at this.
I feel like we're just missing something obvious somewhere.
Do you think this was...
I don't know.
No
It is.
windows either.
All right. We've already gone through everything with Fifi.
Yeah.
All of the bug books are gone.
Books about space.
They're relatively untouched. Books about...
These books are. I think they'd crumble into
Good
dust.
excuse.
Thanks. Books about geography.
Skip. A book? Fundamental entomology.
I guess somebody dropped it.
But it's not a clue.
The book was... can we see her diary again?
Sorry. Wrong thing. I want this. This. And this.
It's back in flesh this time. Was it me? Did I let it out? Maybe I should rip up that painting. Okay. In flesh this time. So she's having a nightmare about something? It seems.
My guess is it's Hawkshaw.
That wasn't me. It feels like it's Hawkshaw, right? It looks like Hawkshaw, but it's back in the flesh this time, so maybe I let it down. Maybe she thinks that Hawkshaw is what she's seeing in her nightmares?
Yeah.
Soulbearer Works. Impressive little thing. I have 2 now, need 2 more. Soulbearer Works.
Yep.
Found my way into the middle, surprisingly simple compared to the harp. I saw them all 5. Eyes blacked out.
Yep.
Do you think the middle might be the garden?
I don't know.
The middle garden? Hey,
What?
I was reading.
I...
Despite everything, I still have a promise to keep. I'll do my best. She should do with a little company art. That feels like the painting. Okay. You wanna do Hawkshaw?
I mean, we can try Hawkshaw again.
We didn't finish her off.
No.
Whoa, we didn't even touch much.
Have you deciphered the meaning of those 4 symbols on the harp?
We're working on it.
That's a no then.
Have you?
Whoa.
Where'd you dig that up?
It wasn't buried. It was underwater.
Someone trying to conceal evidence, perhaps? Paints?
Yep.
Paints.
Mm-hmm.
The paint is still wet.
Yeah, well, we know Freya was in the middle of painting when she was killed.
Do you know that? How? Because you were told?
Wow.
Makes quite
I
an
mean, it's a good
impression,
point.
doesn't it? Although I can't imagine why she painted Flora wielding a knife.
You didn't see
She
a
wasn't.
knife anywhere in Flora's room, did you?
I did not.
It's
I
not a
conclude
knife.
whatever stabbed
Guys, it's
Freya
not
must
a
have been
knife.
brought into the room from outside. Unless, of course, it was the painting itself.
It's not the
Oh,
painting.
God.
Surely you don't believe in that kind of thing.
A detective's job is to examine every avenue of thinking.
That's what I'm trying.
A somewhat cumbersome device, and an altogether inefficient way to listen to music.
What kind of music do you like, Hawkshaw?
I like anything.
What a cop-out.
Oh,
I believe that was in Flora's room yesterday, but it was not cracked when I saw it last.
Okay. All right, that makes sense.
You got
So
it
something
open.
make the sound.
I'm
It probably
impressed.
cracked everything.
I managed it myself yesterday. I thought Flora might be hiding something in there.
It was empty yesterday, too.
hiding the
It
what?
was.
Nobody
Perhaps it's
finishes
always
their
been empty.
sentences.
A book from the library. One of hundreds, no doubt. What makes this one special?
It's about birds.
Yes, I see that. A diary. Have you read it?
Not yet.
Yes, we have.
And you haven't attempted to force it open?
That would be cheating.
We have read it.
When did Freya draw the picture of you, Hawkshaw?
I didn't model for her, if that's what you're asking. She must have done it without my permission.
Could just be from memory. It's not quite as detailed as the others, anyway.
A photograph of Freya. Could be important. I'd tell him not to quit his day job. But he hasn't got one, has he? These figurines remind me of a case I once solved involving a
who is your
possessed
client?
Oh, God.
Turned out to be a bit of a smokescreen, as these things often do.
Your life sounds fun. Grimoire, why don't we ever have fun adventures like that?
Are we not having a fun adventure right at this very moment?
The people
Fair.
here are surprisingly materialistic, considering how sheltered they are.
Materialistic?
Growing this fruit simply because it produces a gemstone-like material. For what possible purpose, other than financial gain?
You're speculating.
What would you do, Grimoire, if you could grow valuable stone straight from the earth?
Golden beetle.
Where did you find this?
Do you have any theories about where this might have been?
Or who might have had it?
I have several theories. But they
Share?
are my theories,
helpful.
and I'm not going to share
Not
them.
helpful. So not helpful.
No.
This is a potential murder weapon, is it not?
I don't know. I don't think the murderer would leave the murder weapon just lying around.
I think you'd be surprised as to what people leave lying around.
I mean, fair enough.
Bird cages.
3 birds, 1 cage. What makes them
Very
wood,
good.
keeping cooped up, I wonder? Would they not be happier flying free?
Probably.
But then they might fly away from Tangle Tower entirely.
I wonder if they would.
Potted
You
flower.
consider that important evidence, do you?
No.
Sheet
Is
music.
that a clue?
No.
Dunno. It was important enough to be framed, though.
I framed my law degree, doesn't make it a clue.
Same? Yeah?
Same.
Who's that?
Not sure.
It.
It doesn't really look like anyone we've
We know.
met so far.
We know. We know.
Strange.
We know. We know who it is. Talk.
Do you also have a pile of leaves as a clue?
Oh,
I
yeah.
could.
Not
Just
yet.
see
It's
some
true. Not
suspicious
yet.
leaves.
One of 3 statues depicting the same creature. This one is wearing headphones. Perhaps they belong to someone who likes music.
They're not headphones. They're earmuffs. For blocking out sound.
Perhaps they belong to someone who doesn't like music. Does Flora still own that bird? Do you know?
Don't think so. The drawings are from a few years ago.
I see.
Why are you
Okay.
interested?
And
Tangle Tower. No idea why they insist on calling it that. It's not even a tower. It's little more than a pair of turrets stuck on either side of a mansion.
Have you searched the whole place?
I believe so. Why?
He wants to know if you found any secret rooms.
I'm afraid the residents of Tangle Tower are far too ordinary for anything like that. I was disappointed too.
Okay.
Okay.
That's
Well, we finished
literally
up.
everything.
All right.
considerably
no.
intelligent, and her powers of observation are enviable. But she has no ambition, no focus.
In her defense, she's still a teenager.
Barely.
So we can ask.
I'll say this: he's well suited to physical labor.
We can
That's a nice
ask
way to put it.
Yep.
Fifi
Fitz
about
spends
Poppy.
most of his time alone
yeah.
in the greenhouse. But I heard he's been breeding experimental flowers in secret.
Whoa, scandal.
I just wonder if he's getting restless.
Do a pointer.
Professor Pointer is a respectable astronomer. Keeps himself to himself.
I'm pretty sure.
What?
We're just surprised.
That was the most polite you've been about anyone.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was which we call Professor Pointer's her
I
client.
find her rather embarrassing. Little more than a spoiled
what,
child.
What? I don't know
Penny must
why,
be
but
at
I'm
least
pretty sure
25.
Professor
27.
Pointer hired
Just
her.
makes it worse.
The connection diagram in
Yeah.
Fifi's
Poppy
room.
has
That
remarkable
response.
musical talent. She could be famous, wealthy even, if she wanted to.
I should probably have to leave Tangle Tower first.
Quite.
Okay.
Did you get anything useful out of him?
Not sure. What about you?
Nothing worth committing to paper.
I think he knows more than he lets on.
Probably. But talking with him is so tedious. Freya Fellow is of great interest to me.
Why?
I perceived her to be the most intelligent individual here at Tangle Tower. Within a day, she had identified for whom I was working and for what I was searching. I didn't know how she did it. I was impressed. I regret that I did not question her more thoroughly when I had the opportunity.
You couldn't have known she was about to be killed, though.
I have only myself to blame for failing to perceive the signs.
What signs?
I do not wish to do your job for you, detective.
Hawkshot, just give me
Quite
something.
the stoic statue,
We were-
Anything.
isn't she? I can only dream of being as cold and indifferent as Flora Fellow.
You think she's hiding something?
Perhaps. She has some strange habits. I heard she barely sleeps, an hour here or there, sporadically. Spends the rest of her time staring up at the sky. 314 cases solved.
300?
And 14.
And 14. That's it.
Okay, that's
them.
That's literally. I've done everything. I've done everything, and we're stuck now.
Yes.
Pointless little stone.
No.
Want to play hide and seek?
I could be persuaded.
What's your thoughts?
I don't know.
What's your thoughts as to where we are in the game?
I don't know.
I mean, do you want to do another
Tangle
episode?
Tower.
Oh yes.
Or
Yes?
at least it's the...
Okay.
I'm loving this game.
Well, no, I know, but I wasn't sure. I mean, okay. There's one
It's a
thing.
big stone dais.
Biggest one I've ever seen. First one, too.
There's one thing I want to do before we go. Let's
We
go.
already solved it.
Oh yeah, that's where we got her.
Oh, we got it from Hawkshaw.
Yeah, I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah, what do you want to do?
go back to Fifi.
Beefs.
Ask her about Poppy. I just want to know what's going on here.
Name, Poppy Pointer. Age, 19. Profession, Apparently Poppy has defaced my notes. Under profession, I had of course originally written pianist, but she has crossed that out and written the ghost of Christmas yet to come.
Okay, now
Name, Fitzfellow.
Say what?
Age,
I'm gonna do this real quick.
24.
You gonna do 'em?
I'm just gonna do all of
Profession,
these real quick.
Cryptobotanist. Likes soil, dislikes electric lights.
Hang on. Cryptobotanist? I thought he was just a gardener.
That may well be his preferred label. Mine, however, is more accurate.
Do you and Fitz not see eye to eye, Fifi?
We do not.
Well, I wouldn't have
Okay.
thought so. He's well over 6 foot and you've got to be just barely 5.
So, what's your problem with him?
Exactly 1 week ago, I witnessed him sneaking up Pointer Tower. He was making every effort to avoid detection.
So?
He was also carrying a knife.
See, this is knowledge.
Fiona Fellow. Age, 19.
He was carrying a knife.
I
He was
bet
going
you it
up-
was the
Amateur
trowel.
microbiologist.
Oh, he was going up
Likes
Pointer's Tower?
The meaningful
I bet you it was
archiving
the
of
trowel, and he was
information.
gonna go see
Dislikes
Poppy.
The superfluous window dressing accompanying the majority of human contact. Notes. Kindly disregard the polysyllabic form of my given forename and refer to me instead as Fifi.
How
Huh.
come you prefer Fifi?
How come you prefer Grimoire?
How are you related to the other fellows?
Fitz is my cousin. His father, a man named Flint, was my uncle.
Was?
I do not know if Flint is alive or not. He left Tangle Tower a long time ago.
And what about Freya? How are you related to her?
We share exactly one grandparent.
We know that.
Name, Felix Fellow. Age, 53. Profession, none. Likes, collecting
That's your
objects
dad.
of negligible monetary value
Yeah.
and assigning
Ow.
them personal value. Dislikes, the inescapable realities of human existence. Notes, Felix is my father and legal guardian.
And, is he a good dad?
I have no point of comparison, but I would say no.
No.
Oh.
Why not?
You asked me a binary question. Do not get upset that I provided one of the two possible answers.
What makes him a bad father, Fifi?
He has trouble expressing his emotions, and something of a willful detachment from reality.
Not wrong.
Just like you, then.
Grimoire.
No, he is quite correct.
I'm glad we
Name.
know.
Penelope Pointer, age 27. Profession, ornithologist. Likes, birds. Dislikes, insects. Notes, Penelope is very beautiful. I have never had very much in common with her.
Oh.
Well, that's kind of.
That's
Name, Percival Pointer. Age, 57. Profession, none.
I'm pretty sure he's an astronomer.
Oh, yes, of course. How uncharacteristically forgetful of me. Name, Hawkshaw. Age, unknown. Profession, private detective. Likes, quote, being left alone. Dislikes, quote, being constantly badgered by a weirdo nerd with a clipboard.
Oh,
Name, Flora Fellow. Age, 44. Profession, unknown. Likes, unknown. Dislikes, unknown.
unknown.
Isn't she your mother? How do you not know anything?
I believe other people may have discovered methods of reaching her, but I have little capacity for interpreting nonverbal communication.
And how long has Flora been non-verbal?
She has always been quiet, willing to speak when necessary, but not more.
So what
Huh.
happened to make her stop talking entirely?
She suffered a great loss,
her bird.
something she has been unable to move beyond.
Her bird.
Name, Freya Fellow. Age, 19. Profession, artist. Deceased. Understand this. Most people find me difficult. They exhibit a noticeable degree of discomfort when talking to me. There it is. Freya, who had a way of being an exception to any given rule, was not at all like this. She is very important, and I will not rest until I understand what has happened to her.
Did you spend a lot of time with Freya recently?
I will say this. In the past year, Freya became 1. Increasingly independent, and 2. Increasingly isolated.
Do you know why?
I do not. If you are looking for a speculative, empathetic opinion, try asking Poppy instead.
Okay.
The three of you are friends.
All
We
right.
can do
We
that.
are of a similar age, and all highly gifted. 1 scientist, 1 artist, and 1 musician.
It's true.
Sounds like quite a team.
All right. So we've cleared it all with
There's
her.
something about the report of Fitz going
Yes.
up Pointer Tower.
No, that's right.
Oh, thank God.
Something suspicious.
But before we do
Let's
that,
ask him about it.
go over to Poppy. I want to ask her about
You know
Freya.
it's time, right?
Wait, it's been time for a while. We got 15 more minutes. We'll do another episode. We're doing another episode. Doing it live.
All right. You want to talk to her about?
About Freya, yeah.
Hard of head, but free of mind. Unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond. Behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul untied. It's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be.
Wait,
What?
What? One more time? Do it.
Hard of head, but free of mind. Unimprisoned, unconfined. With starry eyes, she sees beyond. Behind our walls, beneath our pond. A soul
Beneath our
untied,
pond.
it's hers, it's free. Was then, is now, will ever be. That's me.
I got scary for a second.
Always thought that would be kind of cool, but it's just tedious.
Falls a little short, doesn't it?
What'd you have?
Softly
Fits.
does the flower grow, all in time, and time is slow. Rest a seed within the earth, but do not rush its gentle birth. Hour by hour, day by day, tune your heart to nature's way.
Do Fifi.
Is she gonna make poems about them all?
Yeah. Love it.
Between the lips a silver spoon, a story written all too soon. The chosen dwelling of her heart, unjustly chosen to depart. Lost her liberation lays in the center of a maze.
Okay, so that's the second time something seemed like
Foregone
Turning to a
drifter,
maze.
holding fast. Days as shadow seeker past. Is it bravery or surrender? Accepting that your world will render nothing darker than the gloom. Some four walls make round a room.
She's gonna make poems about everybody.
Feathers
bird.
flashing in the light from a sunbeam gleaming bright. I shield my eyes and turn my head, but all at once I've been misled. Light is shining on the stage, but through the railings of a cage.
Okay.
Eavesdrop what the stars are saying. Earthly tether, slowly fraying. Floating, helpless from the worst of jealous hunger, selfish thirst. Take a moment, kneel and meet the flowers growing at your feet. With surging tide, the waves are thrown, an entity of all its own. But on its surface you may see, reflected in the waters be, the orchestrator, pale and still, pulling strings, enacting will.
Okay.
interesting.
Needless noise from tongues expel, unless within the mouth they dwell. The spoken word, unfit for dealing with the shifting form of feeling, stand unblinking in the face of taciturn and soundless space.
She hasn't talked yet. That's all of them, right?
Yeah. Okay. Okay.
Broken glass. Fitz.
I wanna go. I wanna
Yep.
do it. I wanna do it. I just
We
wanna
gotta
do
do
it.
it. We gotta do it.
Before we go.
Why, what you got? We got it.
Hello, lurker.
What you got?
So, Fitz,
I bet you it was
I
the
have a
trowel.
report that you were seen sneaking
Sneaking
up
up
Pointer
Tower.
Tower, holding a knife.
That's not right. I don't go into Pointer Tower. I don't own a knife. And I don't sneak. Was it Fifi who told you this?
How did you know that?
A guess. She doesn't like me very much. But yeah, she was mistaken. Maybe she wasn't wearing her eye lens thing.
What do you think, Grimoire?
Yes. I bet you it was the trowel.
Something else, yeah.
Fifi did see Fitz, but he was holding something else.
So,
Trowel makes sense.
if it wasn't a knife, what was it?
The trowel.
It was the trowel.
It's trowel. Who's you guy or Nate trowel?
It was the
What
trowel.
about this?
Ah, that.
Is it yours?
It was a gift. It's sentimental. I have no reason to take it up Pointer Tower. I don't use it at all.
Used to furnish part of the machine.
Wow.
A match on the set.
I don't know.
Go down one on the other side. Down. Part of mention one more. Look for it to cut. No, he said he wouldn't use it. Used by Fritz to look after. Was used to bury. It's the only thing that can destroy. Fitz's room.
That doesn't make any sense.
That doesn't make any sense.
A potted flower
Nope.
is part of a matching set.
Okay, I got it. I
An
failed.
ornate trowel in Fitz's room. Nope.
Got it. We know it's the trowel. Fitz needs to attend to.
Is the other thing that can destroy?
Is used by Fitz to look after this in Penny's room.
Yeah.
An ornate
Nice.
trowel is used by Fitz to look after a potted flower in Penny's room.
That flower,
Yes?
I've never seen it before.
We need a clue to compare to that flower. Something that proves its connection to Fitz.
Do I have anything? It
Potted
something to
flower.
compare directly with the potted flower from Penny's room. I don't
And Fritz.
I don't have anything.
Do we have anything of Fitz's? The ornate trowel.
I don't
Oh no, potted flower.
Something to
potted fruit.
compare-
Yeah, potted fruit. It's the soil.
Let's take a closer look at these.
Okay.
Yep. It's the blue soil.
Oh, okay. In Penny, yeah.
The pot and soil
I was-
in Penny's room
Yeah.
matches
Penny and
the pot
Poppy
and soil
and
found in Fitz's
getting them
greenhouse.
All the
up.
names.
Let me guess. Penny's flower was originally a gift from you, Fitz. There's no way it's a coincidence.
No way what's a coincidence.
The flower. It looks exactly like Penny.
Someone said it finally.
Took me a
Finally.
long time to breed. I wanted the colors to be exactly right.
That's some gift.
Turns out Penny isn't particularly interested in looking after plants. So I go into her room every now and again. When she's not there, water the flower, change the soil. Just trying to keep it alive.
Oh.
That's so sad. Oh my god. All right, so that's the last thing we officially know for sure we can do today, and we're overtime.
We are.
So
But it's just so much.
I know,
And there's
and we
people
still
coming.
don't have anything else.
No. No, we don't.
Nothing. Oh my god. Okay, so we're gonna have to stop because it's 9:30. Over time.
No, it's fine. I mean, we discovered a few things today. There's things that there was
Yes, there's new mechanics that we've discovered.
mechanisms that we didn't understand about the game.
Yes.
That we could ask people about objects and that we can ask people about other people.
Yes.
Obviously, that's big, discoveries are coming
Pond
out
has
from
little
that.
stone feet.
Yes.
Seems a bit super.
You're superfluous.
So, yeah.
So, I mean, we've discovered more things that we didn't know we could discover from before. But right now, we don't have a clear line of thought
No,
as
so I'm
to
gonna have to
where
think on
we're
it.
going.
So I'm gonna have to think on it.
Yes. So I think we should do that. I think we should spend some time off cam, kind of go through what we know, and then come back with some notes. Maybe we'll write some things down. Not super just something that we can steer us.
So we're done for the day.
We are.
Thank you everybody for coming to hang out with us.
Appreciate
really appreciate it. We will be back again on Monday at 7 Eastern with what are you playing?
Ooh, possibly finishing up Lumo.
Really gonna?
Yeah.
So
Why-
we're gonna
why-
be back with
why
Lumo
wouldn't I?
apparently
It's an awesome game.
because you're stuck.
I'm not stuck.
You're stuck.
I'm not stuck.
You are so stuck.
We're moving on.
You're
with
so stuck.
it. We ended with me finishing one. I'm on to a new one.
You're stuck.
I'm not stuck.
So,
Silly.
thanks everybody for coming and hanging out with us. We really appreciate it. We will see everybody again on Monday at 7 Eastern,
Yep.
and Sketchy will be playing some more Lumote, apparently.
Look out for that. If you guys haven't seen it already, be sure to check it out on our YouTube channel, or if it's been 14 days since you've seen this, check it out in VOD.
Yeah.
Always check us out on Twitter when we go live.
Yeah.
And yeah,
Yeah. But anyway.
I think that's it.
Thanks so much, everybody, for coming to hang out, and we will see you again on Monday. Have a great weekend, and stay
Enjoy.
safe. Bye, guys.